What's up, everyone? Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Today we're going to be taking a look at XRP, some of the recent price action, some of our price predictions, and also some areas that we've outlined here. Before we begin, we'd just like to say thank you to everyone for their continued support, the likes, the subs, Patreon and YouTube members, and all your amazing comments and sharing. This hasn't gone unnoticed, and the channel has been growing amazingly recently, so we'd just like to say thank you so much for that. Our community has been growing amazingly recently. It's all down to you, so thank you so much. If you want to support the channel, please like and subscribe so you don't miss any videos, and turn on the bell notification so that you can basically keep up to date with all the videos that we're posting. We're going to be posting a lot more videos, so if that's something you're interested in and you like the channel, then please make sure to like the video because that helps us out so much with the algorithm. And also subscribe so you don't miss any of the videos. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. So as you can see, XRP recently has been in a falling wedge pattern in a similar way to all of the rest of the market. The 25% or so correction for the market was really healthy in our opinion. And as you can see, in terms of a bull flag playing out, XRP actually executed this perfectly before it broke to the upside. We outlined some of these support and resistance areas that we think are prevalent for XRP in our previous kind of analysis, and they've actually played out fairly well. These are the areas that we've outlined before this video. I actually outlined these yesterday and they seem to be working out quite nicely. Obviously, as we can see in our previous video, we outlined that there was a bull flag forming here. There was a bull flag forming here, and then XRP moved to the upside. It broke through this bull flag, through the previous resistance, and into the next level of structure, which was around this level here. Obviously, this also came with bullish sentiment surrounding the XRP lawsuit, which I believe was on the 30th of April. Or the 29th, or was it the 28th? It was one of those days, basically. And it seems likely that XRP is probably going to continue to the upside with all the bullish sentiment that's increasing around the lawsuit. It seems more and more likely that the excuse me. It seems more and more likely that XRP is not going to be deemed a security, and Ripple are actually doing very well in their case against the SEC. More and more stuff is coming to light out of the case that suggests that XRP is not a security and that Ripple didn't sell them as unregistered securities. And all this bullish sentiment has basically been amazing for the price. As you can see, this previous rip in the price was all pretty much based off of bullish sentiment surrounding the lawsuit. The whole of this month, there's been lots and lots of bullish news coming out from the lawsuit suggesting that things will may likely be settled very soon. And if that's the case, then the price for XRP would obviously rip to the upside as a result. But as you can see, these areas that we outlined previously have actually turned out to be very, very true. Currently, we're sitting at a price of around 160 at the time of recording this video. As you can see, we're sitting in this bull flag that we've painted here as well. Or at least it seems as though it's most likely a bull flag. There seemed to be a fake out to the upside, but that's since retraced and dumped back to the downside of this pennant. But it seems like these flags, they seem to be playing out very nicely. This previous one did as well. And with all the bullish sentiment in the market, along with this big correction to the downside already happening, it seems likely that XRP is going to run up and challenge that local high, of around $2 before heading to the all-time high, which was around $3.50 to $4 in this sort of range here. If we consider that the all-time high was $3.50 at around this level here, then we don't actually have that much more price action to go to reach the all-time high. And we think that XRP can easily run to this once it gets regulatory clarity, or even before, depending on how much momentum there actually seems to be in the market. XRP runs very fast, as we can see here. It essentially ran from around just 95 cents to almost $1.45 here in the space of around 1 day. So it'd be no surprise if XRP could run 50 cents, $1, $2 even as the bull run progresses in 1 day, just because of the sheer amount of momentum that there is for this currency, especially considering how bullish things are coming out recently with the news. When just looking at the technicals for a moment, you can clearly see that these bull flags have played out nicely. This bull flag here has played out nicely, and this one looks as though it may rip to the upside soon. There's a decent area of structure here, which we've outlined, that we believe that XRP may run up to. And if it breaks beyond this, then we can imagine the only point of resistance left is this local high of $2-ish. And then once we go beyond that, it seems very likely that XRP could most likely rip to the upside. We can imagine this coming into this bull flag here, moving to the upside, heading into this area of structure, maybe consolidating, bouncing off of it, coming up and down like this, maybe coming down, retesting these sorts of levels here, coming back up, and then coiling to a point where the price moves up to this final resistance of around $2, pulls back and retests, and then goes to the upside again. This is something that we can most likely see happening just because of the sheer amount of bullish sentiment that there is around XRP currently. And also the chart is looking extremely bullish when you look at more of a macro trend as well. If we remove these bull flags, make the chart a bit neater to look at, and then just look at something along the lines of this, where a bull flag may be forming. It seems likely that XRP could very well rip to the upside in very short order and in a big way as well. Let me just move this in. There we go. So the price action in this instance, it could very well come back down, maybe retest these sorts of areas here, which could be possible as well, depending on if the bullish sentiment runs out. But considering how much XRP has been ripping recently, it's probably more likely that it breaks out of this formation, comes here, moves like this, retests the local high, comes down again, and then moves up. And then once it moves up in a big way like this, it will be hunting down that all-time high, which is up here. Most likely it'll bounce off it a few times, because obviously all-time highs are quite difficult to break. They're obviously a legacy element of structure in the chart, but I think it's very likely that the price action could easily bounce off this, and then once it goes to the upside, it will be a very, very sharp movement to the upside for XRP in the near future. But yeah, we'd like to thank everyone for watching. That's our analysis for XRP today. Just some of the daily updates on what we think is happening with the price. We can quite clearly see that XRP is coiling again in this sort of area with quite low volume, and it's most likely it will move to the upside again and break out in a similar way to this pattern that formed here. As we can see, this area, and then this area here, most likely going to do the same. And we believe strongly that XRP will continue to perform well in this bull run, especially considering how much they continue to foster partnerships and integrations, even through the XRP lawsuit for Ripple. They've essentially continued to add partners, 1 or 2 partners every week, which is amazing considering that they're currently under the scrutiny of an SEC lawsuit. But as many countries have stated, XRP is clearly not a security in basically every country in the world apart from the US. So it remains to be seen how this lawsuit will play out, but it's very likely that Ripple and XRP are going to come out of this in a much better position than they started, with regulatory clarity that allowed big institutions to buy in bulk. And you can imagine what will happen to the price then. So we'd like to thank everyone for watching. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please let us know down in the comment section. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, please sign up to our Patreon via the link in the description below. Or you can sign up to our YouTube membership by hitting the join button right next to the sub below this video, where you can get access to our private Discord. We're going to be offering a host of additional benefits, so please take advantage of that there. Don't forget to get your 2 free stocks with Webull by depositing $100 using the link in the description below. Also, make sure to hit the like button, as it helps the channel out immeasurably. So if you're a fan of the channel, please hit the like button now. Currently, only 10% of our viewers are subbed, and we'd love to see our community grow more. So please hit the big red subscribe button. Liking and subscribing is obviously a huge part of YouTube, so we'd really, really appreciate it if you just hit the like button now. And if you enjoyed the channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn on all the post notifications. We're going to be posting a lot more, so if you're interested in our channel, please make sure to like and subscribe. You can also sign up to our free Telegram in the description as well. We're hoping to grow our community there, and we really, really think that it's going to be an amazing resource for everyone involved. So please go and get involved. It's completely free, and we think in the future it's going to be very, very good. So please go and sign up to that as well. All the links in the description are useful. You can sign up to our various affiliate links if you want to get discounts, free cryptos, and all this good stuff. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.